Hello everyone, Machi here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of Team Building. And today we have a little bit of a more gimmicky fun team on our hands, but that can still be useful and do well in the right circumstances. I'm talking about Galuf, Cait Sith and Auron together. Now, let's talk a little bit about them before doing our fight. The centerpiece of this composition is kinda Auron here, with this melee resist down debuff. We basically assembled three characters that can kinda abuse that debuff on the enemy without sacrificing protection or battery. What I mean by that is that we don't have like a ton of damage really with this team, but we do have, we are very safe because we have HP regen, we have some debuffs, we have protection from Galuf, some defensive buffs, and overall auras and party-wide buffs and auras that helps everyone. But our only kinda big damage dealer is Auron, but we have a little bit of damage everywhere. With Galuf and Cait Sith, Galuf can do quite a bit of damage if he can counters. Cait Sith does some damage with his EX mostly, that can still hit pretty hard. So we have a little bit of damage everywhere, but we don't have really like a support that can really like gives us like overflow or stuff like that. Like we have zero overflow with this team, party-wide I mean. Unless we use the AA of Galuf and Cait Sith, so we are a little bit capped on our potential damage that we can do because we don't have that, and we cannot use brothers to increase our max brave because in this fight the enemies will be resistant to earth. So we will use Ramu instead, which still gives us a little bit of max brave and gives us a little bit more defense too. So it's very simple. Auron puts the debuffs, Auron does damage. Of course we want this to be an AoE fight because Auron is better on those. Galuf protects us, counters, abuse the melee resist, impulse down. Cait Sith battery us, heals us, and can do more damage thanks to the Auron debuff. So with all of that said, let's try this team out. We are doing the Amidatelion event Chaos fight in this case, and I'll explain a little bit the fight gimmick too. And let's go. Alright, first of all we have our first wave with the Prominence boss. This wave is mostly magical attacks, so not great for Galuf. The main thing is not that big of a deal though. The main thing is try to avoid the big bang attack that this guy can do. So let's try to avoid that. And let's start setting up our Galuf as well. Auron, you put the Imperial and do some good damage. Alright. Cait Sith, we kinda just battery back, but with Cait Sith I always open with Toy Soldier because I absolutely want that physical attack up for Cait Sith that he absolutely needs. Okay. I'm gonna do one more cover right away actually. Okay. Blade Blitz. We still need to do our second Shira da Hori to fully kind of go online with Galuf here. With Auron, we can just do that for now. Alright. Yeah, let's use one Mock Dance as well. Let's refresh that one. Okay. Now we just need to avoid the Big Bang attack. We need to shrink him back by breaking him. That was a terrible roll, but still good damage. With Auron, let's use our Purgatory to refresh the Imperial, get some speed up too. Alright, now it's mostly a matter of controlling the fight and getting to the real boss wave. Like I said, not great for Galuf here. He will counter if they do the HP attack. That's physical, so we can counter that one. We probably want to refresh our debuffs on them too, so Vanishing Blade. Right. There we go. We're probably gonna take this one to the face, but as long as we can kinda bring him down a little bit in bravery, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright. We need to heal back. And I'm gonna do one more Vanishing Blade. Okay. Like I said, the damage of this team is not like great. It's not like a super mega offensive team at all. We are quite low on the damage side, but we can control the fights quite well. But we have we kinda have a constant. I would say we kinda have constant damage because with the melee Imperial, we kinda always do some bravery damage at least. So it's gonna be slower, but we do our damage. Alright. That's just HP plus with Cait Sith here. Magma Wave, okay. We need to refresh our cover, let's do that. Just HP plus. Soldier. And we are almost done with this first wave. Let's use one more Banishing Blade, see if that's enough. It is, okay. Alright, the gimmick on this boss fight here is that every turn we take, we get delayed one turn. So they're gonna have a lot of turns, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. When they go into their shells, they have a lot of bravery reduction and they gain a lot of bravery. But we are not really worried because we have Galuf. Here we go. So even though these two snails here do quite a lot of magical attacks, like I said, when they are high on bravery, their single target HP attack is actually physical, and we can evade that with Galuf all the time, as long as we have cover. Alright. Let's just HP attack. We are slowly healing back up as well. This one should be physical, I think. Alright. Perfect. They are doing a double all attack. Let's use Vanishing Blade and debuff them. And yeah, Blade Blitz. And Cait Sith, you just battery us back a little bit. Alright. We have Dragon Fang. Do we want to use it now? Not really. We can let them HP attack because we are covered with Galuf. No problem. So I'm just gonna do that. We actually do more damage if we let them attack than if we try to break them when they have a lot of bravery reduction here, in this case. Alright. Let's cover again. We need to Shirada Hori again as well. This one is probably magical, I believe, yeah. Okay, now we can Dragon Fang, refresh our melee attack down. We do have a little bit of buff overlap here with Auron. It's not the end of the world between Auron and Cait Sith and the cover buff. Alright. We have Blade Blitz. I'm gonna Shira Hori first. Keep that one up. Let's see if B decides to wallop as well. Now, with this fight gimmick, every time we use our AA, we get delayed one turn. So that's a little bit annoying. So we need to time that one right. I probably wanna use my AAs before a summon as well. Okay. Let's use Purgatory. And also Toy Soldier, refresh our physical attack up with Cait Sith. As you can see, they have a lot of turns, so it's not always possible to keep all the debuffs from Auron on them, because they have more turn than us. Let's refresh Banshee Blade too. Also, we probably want to try to summon when they are not into their shell. Even though I believe they can go into the shell even during the summon, so. Okay, here we just let them HP attack. Alright. Okay. Let's see, we have 3 turns of cover. Okay. I'm probably gonna use the AA of Galuf. Perfect. And yeah, let's launch A, since we are here. Station plus with Auron. Okay, great. Let's see, we have to use dice, we have to refresh mock dance, we have to do a little bit of stuff. Let's use dice first. Didn't avoid that one, happens. Mock dance. Okay, Auron, you just HP attack. Cait Sith, use one AA. Alright. And I'm gonna summon here, even though he went into the shield, into the shell. We are ready to summon. So, Cait Sith. A little bit of battery. See if we can do some damage to B. Okay. Alright, pretty good. Use one toy soldier as well. Into the shield, of course, we don't do that much damage. Let's use one more Dragon Fang 2. Okay. Now we cover. So we are always ready to tank with Galuf. And like I said, with our two AAs from Galuf and Cait Sith active, that's basically our only way of getting some more overflow. Perfect. Use one more Vanishing Blade. And battery back the others. So basically, yeah, in this fight here, we basically ignore the one that has the highest bravery, we just tank it. And we kind of focus the other one. Alright, Galuf, just HP plus. Perfect. Yeah, we can dice here. Decent rolls. I mean, normal rolls really. not great, but we did all the damage that we needed. Alright. We're kind of getting a little bit lower on usage here from for Auron. I'm still gonna use one Purgatory. Monk Dance. Just keep our bravery up. Perfect. I'm gonna use one last AA with Auron here. A little bit more battery. And Dragon Fang. Okay. We probably need to shield our Hori again, so let's do that. And Cait Sith, we have one more AA to use, so let's use it. Great. A little bit of Toy Soldier, just to refresh our buff. And we are almost done. Let's see. Choose Purgatory, or sorry, Vanishing Blade on B. Our last one. We cover back. Awesome. Should have dice, yes. And now we just need to push for the final stretch of HP here. Yeah, let's just use Purgatory 2. Perfect, physical move. We are still into the turn count, even though, like I said, we are going slow, because we don't have that much damage, but slowly but surely we are doing it. Even though, like I said, we don't have massive damage, we kind of do constant damage, so we are still in there. Alright. Cait Sith, one more Toy Soldier. Very nice. We have Dragon Fang. And double kill for Auron. Alright. See our score. We got the score, we got the turns, we got 0 HP damage. So we did the Amitatelion Chaos fight with this fun team. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, it works quite well. It's not like an amazing team, but in the right fights, can work pretty well. And I mean, if I can use Cait Sith, I'll use it. I'll use him, absolutely. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and see you guys in the next videos.